host for the Not So Late Show, Rylan and Rob.
Hello and welcome back to the Not So Late Show, here for the second semester of the second season. We got a lot of seconds going on, but hey, it's good to be back. Glad to be back here on the set of the Not So Late Show. Got a new Not So Late Show mug here. This is the old logo when I had my partner, Mr. Micah Henson. You might remember him, might not. And then joining me later on in today's episode is head coach of the Mount Carmel Lady Aces Basketball team, head coach Matt McCarty. But before that, come on in, Colton. I'm going to talk to Mr. Colton Plummer a little bit, our weather forecaster here on News Channel 15. Thought we'd get a look at our weather going on. It's starting to warm up.
Yeah, it is, and I mean, I hope it really does stay warm this time, because if it doesn't, oh man.
Yeah, I know it. So how are things for you? How are you doing today?
It's going good. I mean, there's not much happening. I mean, this week has been pretty quiet and all that. And how are you, though?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm great and glad to be back on the set of the Not So Late Show, and I'm happy to have you here with me, Colton.
Thank you. So the head coach, he's going to be here tonight?
He is. We had a really nice interview. My free throw shot, it's not what it used to be. It's been a little bit since I've played some basketball. But
you think he might draft you?
Oh yeah, there is no way I'm gonna get drafted onto any team except maybe the bad team.
Oh, now come on now. You got to give yourself, a little.
Maybe a little bit. All right, Colton, do you want to send us to commercial break? Do you want to do the honors?
Well, we'll be right back after this break.
College doesn't have to start at an expensive school far away. You can save money and be close to home at Wabash Valley College. Many careers only require a 2-year degree or certificate. Or get your general education classes out of the way and transfer to a 4-year school. Wabash Valley College has programs in high-demand careers such as physical therapy assistant, advanced manufacturing, marketing, business management, nursing, and radio television. To find out more about Wabash Valley College, go to iecc.edu/WVC.
When life gets boring, music can make us excited. But are your playlists too boring and you desperately need new music? Well, 89.1 The Bash can help. 89.1 The Bash has your new favorite alternative pop, throwback, and rock music that'll get you moving. Can't listen on the radio? Listen to us on our website, bashradio.com, where you'll be able to meet the DJs and see who's providing you with the best music content live. Listen to 89.1 The Bash, today's hit alternative.
Make this your best summer at Steve Faulkner Automotive. We have new 2023 Ram 1500s and Bighorns with rates as low as 2.9% APR or $7,000 off MSRP. See them all today and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Discover Summer Ford Sales Event is on now at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2022 Ford F-150s, now with invoice pricing. Get your perfect F-150 this summer and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Hi, and welcome back to the Not So Late Show. Here with me now is head coach of the Mount Carmel Golden Aces girls basketball team, head coach Matt McCarty. How are you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing fantastic. To just start things off, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Matt McCarty. This is my 14th year overall coaching basketball. I spent 13 years on the boys' side, from 5th grade to JV. And this is my first year as a varsity head coach over here on the girls' side.
So how did you come to like basketball and get involved with it, get involved with the coaching?
So I really got into basketball at a young age. Really liked playing. I wasn't very good, but I ended up hitting a huge growth spurt in 6th grade. So I grew about to 6 foot in my 6th grade year. So I obviously started playing a little bit more because you don't see very many 6 foot 6th graders walking around. And then kind of there, I had some friends that would go play over at the EBA in Evansville or go play in some random tournaments, and they would always ask me to go play. And so my love for the game just started kind of growing. And then after high school, Coach Lees, who was the 7th and 8th grade boys coach at the time, was my 7th and 8th grade boys coach, asked me if I'd be interested in helping coaching. And I tried it. I loved it. And I got a volunteer assistant's job as the 5th grade coach for Mount Carmel. And the next year I took over at 6th grade, and I just kind of worked my way up from there.
Well, that was actually my next question, was how did you become head coach? But you kind of already answered that. But
lots of hard work. I spent 5 years at the 5th and 6th grade level, 4 or 5 years as the 7th grade boys head coach. Last year I was the JV boys coach. That was my only year up there. I spent 2 years as the freshman coach in between my 5th and 6th grade stints. Then I don't have a lot of experience on the girls' side until this year, but Zach Lowell, former WVC women's coach, and Luke Scheidecker, current women's WVC coach, both took me on as a volunteer assistant when I was in college. Loved my time doing that, and ever since then I was kind of like, it doesn't really matter if it's boys or girls. I love coaching, so whenever I got the opportunity to take a varsity job, I knew I had to jump on it. And Coach Willis retired at the end of last year, and I put my name in the hat for it, and I was lucky enough to get it.
So what was it like coming in this season as the first-year head coach for varsity and connecting with the players at the beginning of the season?
So one thing that's good for me is, I work in the school district. So I had a lot of these girls in school, unless they went to St. Mary's or Allendale. So I already had a good relationship with a lot of them as a teacher-student relationship. So when I got the job, I feel like I had a really good relationship with the boys and their parents, and a good reputation, I guess is what I need to say, coming over. So a lot of the girls knew that. So I had a lot of girls that were excited, and then the ones that maybe on the fence a little bit saw that what we were doing, and they wanted to be a part of it, and it just kind of grew from there.
Getting into your coaching style now, what are your core values as a coach that you're trying to instill into your players?
First one, offensively, is we want to play fast. We want to get the ball up and down the floor, miss or make, get the ball out, get down the floor, go throw it down the sideline, have the bigs run, post up, or guard attack middle, and the wings run to your spots, hands and feet ready to shoot or drive and look for a post opportunity. So that's what we really instilled offensively day one. When it comes to defense, I really like man-to-man. We do mix in a little bit of zone here and there, but it's just to kind of throw a different look, or maybe there's a mismatch because we are a little bit bigger and we don't move as well, but we do protect the basket pretty well. But man-to-man is what I like to do. We like to force towards the baseline. If we can get a baseline drive, we like to go trap in the short corner. Yeah. We like to deny anything coming back up, try to get easy steals, try to turn our defense into offense. So those are my two main principles when it comes to offense and defense.
Yeah, and I've seen both of that in action. Offense, you guys are extremely fast-paced compared to a lot of your competitors. And then defensively, I have here Jayla Smith is averaging over 2 steals a game. Mm-hmm. She's doing fantastic on the defensive end. And then, of course, Macy Randall having multiple blocks during the course of a game.
Yeah, Jayla, she's our best on-ball defender. She always gets the job of having to guard the other team's best guard. And she does great playing in the passing lanes. She does a great job of sitting down and keeping the ball in front of her so we don't have to help as much when her person has the ball. And then when it comes to Macy, yeah, she great shot blocker. But we tell her, be straight up a lot. Don't try to buy in and go swatting at everything, because we need to have her in the game. And for her to have her hands straight up and be ready to go rebound. And she's averaging, I think, about 12 rebounds a game right now, so she's doing her job perfectly.
Yeah, no kidding. Like you already talked about a little bit, your team's really, really hard to match up against for opponents, and a lot of teams will run a zone defense. Tell me how you guys practice against that.
Oh, yeah, we see a lot of zone. So really, we get practice in the games with it because we see so much zone. We can run through all of our zone sets, and then we take that film that we have and go break it down when we do our film sessions and see what we need to do better, see where we can get the advantage on teams. and then we'll go take that into practice and work on that in practice. Right. So it's a nice little mix of seeing what we're doing in a game, watching it on film, and then executing it at practice later.
Right. So with all the practices that you've had so far, what's it been like coaching this team?
Oh, it's been a blast. You know, obviously there's a big difference between girls and boys, but the girls come in every day. They want to practice. They want to be there. They're really buying into what we were envisioning for them at the beginning of the season, and now they're starting to see it come to light. And so it makes them want to be there even more and really grind and play in these big games. And so I've had a blast.
So looking ahead into the postseason play, you guys have secured the second seed for the regional, and your team will play either Lawrenceville or Cumberland. Tell me how you and your players are preparing for that matchup.
One game at a time. You know, once it gets to the postseason, you can't overlook anybody. As soon as you overlook somebody, they're going to knock you off and your season's over. We have much bigger goals. We've talked about playing and winning a regional and playing in a sectional and being the first girls team in school history to win a sectional title. You know, a lot of the things that we like to talk about at practice is we like to look up at the banners, and there's the conference banner, there's a regional championship banner, and then there's just a random hole in the wall where there's room for us to hang a sectional banner. And so we look up there and we say, we want to have our number up there. So the girls really buy into that. That's their main goal, but they also know it's one game at a time. We got to take care of Lawrenceville or Cumberland before we can look forward to potentially T-Town or whoever would come out of that side.
So getting into a little bit more fun questions, not so serious, where do you guys normally go to eat for a post-game meal, and then what is your favorite post-game meal?
Post-game meal, when we have the team, we're lucky to have a great group of moms as well, so they always have us snacks or something made up for us for a bus ride home. My favorite post-meal snack would probably be pizza. I'm a big pizza eater. Any pizza, really. As long as we can get pizza, I'm normally pretty happy.
So do you have any funny stories to tell us about the season so far, just to wrap things up a little bit?
I don't know about funny stories. The girls like to jazz me a lot. If I say something funny, they'll make sure to say it for the next 2 weeks. So they like to poke fun at me, and so we like to poke fun at them a little bit too. But no real big embarrassing stories or like that. We try to keep it like a family atmosphere, and we're all big family, and we love to kind of poke at each other and have fun.
Well, it definitely shows on the court. Your players and you with the players all have great chemistry.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that's going to wrap up the interview portion for this. Thank you for coming on, and we will be right back after this.
From News Channel 15.
Good evening and thanks for joining us on this Monday night. I'm Kyle Peach reporting.
Right now, I'm here at the Riverview Stadium, otherwise known as the Snake Pit.
Well, that wintry precip south of 64 happened last night, and White and Hamilton.
Now spin, now hands out. Shalana Wagner, top of the key, nothing but the bottom.
Hello and welcome to the Not So Late Show.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Sports Cubed.
That does it for us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Oakview Nursing and Rehabilitation is a skilled nursing facility providing the highest quality of care for your loved one. Both short and long-term care are available, and our certified memory care unit offers the highest quality of care for our residents with dementia and Alzheimer's. Acorn Estates is a supportive living facility where our staff provides the housekeeping, maintenance, and cooking in an individual apartment setting, offering personal assistance as needed. Call or stop by today to learn more and let our family care for your family.
Before coming to Senior Enrichment Center, I was so depressed that I couldn't get out of bed. That all changed once I started seeing Danielle, the social worker, and Melanie, the nurse. They have been so kind, and they truly care about my health. They have helped me to be able to go out and have shown me the importance of how to deal with my problems in a more constructive way. I think anyone who is experiencing grief, depression, anxiety, or isolation can benefit from this program. The Senior Enrichment Center has changed my life.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here, we work here, we're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
News Channel 15 on Roku TV. With a Roku-compatible device, News Channel 15 is within your reach. Simply access your Roku TV menu and scroll until you find an Add Channel selection. In the search bar, type Cablecast Screenweave and a green icon should appear. Select this app and choose to add channel to your device's main menu. Once Screenweave has downloaded, open the app and scroll through channels to find News Channel 15. News Channel 15, available on Roku and Apple TV.
Have fun the rest of the summer in your new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee L at Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel. Get great financing. Drive for only $419 per month for 24 months. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
And welcome back to the Not So Late Show. Colton is off to do his weather forecast for News Channel 15 today. Thank you again, Colton, for joining me in that intro segment. Nice to have you. And then thank you to head coach Matt McCarty and the Lady Aces for that nice interview and the nice activity today. Again, so happy to be back here for the Not So Late Show. And for everybody here at News Channel 15, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.